1959, Fidel Castro took over Cuba after forming a bloody revolution. He took over Cuba from the dictator Fulgencio Bautista. Relationship between Castro and Nikita Khrushchev, leader of the Soviet Union at that time, grew strongly. This idea of communists did not make John Kennedy any happy. He started creating a plan to overthrow Castro. This plan, organized by the CIA, was called the Bay of Pigs.
Training. President Eisenhower approved the program in March 1960. The CIA set up training camps in Guatemala, and by November the operation has trained a small army.
Josemiro Cardona led the anti-Castro Cuban exiles in the United States. He was going to take over the presidency of Cuba if the invasion succeeded. The U.S. government tried their best to keep the plan in secret, but it became common knowledge among Cubans in Miami. Through Cuban intelligence, Castro learned about the guerrilla training camps in Guatemala in October 1960 and gained more knowledge widely on events as they unfolded. In 1961, John Kennedy became president of the United States, and as soon as he gained power, he authorized the invasion plan. He wanted to blend in the U.S. support to help the Cuban exiles. The landing was at the Bay of Pigs. The place was a remote swampy area in the southern coast of Cuba. They supposed to land in the night to hide any U.S. involvement, but if anything went wrong, the invaders had to travel more than 80 miles for refuge in Cuban mountains. The plan. The original plan called for 2 airstrikes against Cuban air bases. The attack consisted of a 1,400-man invasion force who would disembark under cover of darkness and launch a surprise attack. On April 17, the Cuban exile invasion force, known as the Brigade 2506, landed at the beaches along the Bay of Pigs and immediately came under heavy fire. Cuban planes attacked the invaders, sank 2 escort ships, and destroyed half of the exiles' air support. The bad weather made it hard for the ground forces to move when they had to work with wet equipment and with a lack of ammunition. Over the next 24 hours, Castro sent 20,000 troops to advance towards the beach, and the Cuban Air Force continued to control the sky. On April 19, John Kennedy sent 6 unmarked American fighter planes to protect the brigade's B-26 aircraft flying around it. 3 days after the invasion, Castro finished with his brigade's plans and soldiers. After the Bay of Pigs, Castro had about 1,202 prisoners. The brigade's prisoners remained in captivity for 20 months until the U.S. negotiated with Castro. Castro settled on $53 million worth of baby food and medicine. In exchange, he would free all hostages. John Kennedy apologized to the nation and recognized the CIA's big fail.